transit Jupiter in Pisces opposite natal Uranus in Virgo. You may make strange friends and alliances which could prove to be unreliable, impractical, or unethical. In your effort to grow, learn, and gain greater independence, you may undertake unrealistic tasks or find yourself at the wrong end of the bargain. Changes can be sudden and unexpected. Avoid get-rich-quick schemes and promising more than you can deliver. You can be too idealistic when it comes to helping others whom you consider to be less fortunate. Be careful not to allow others to lean on you to the extent that they deplete you mentally and spiritually. Unrealistic expectations from both yourself and those who appeal to your sympathy can lead to martyrdom. You may help with analyzing other people's problems, but they must help themselves. During this period there is a possibility to be deceived and be taken advantage of. The transit of Jupiter opposite your natal Uranus grants the desire to free yourself from restrictions and to break social attachments or friendships that are preventing your growth. There will be a break with a circumstance or a person that limits you. Or it may simply be a break with a way of life. The need for novelty undies produce a release of tension. You must carefully review what you need to break and what you do not, and so not to take away from your life things that are worth keeping. It is possible that a person who, in some way, was restricting you can release you when they disappear from your life. What you do not know is that it was you who projected your need for freedom on them, and although apparently that person did not want it, you are helping them to free themselves. You must give others the same freedom you want so as not to cause conflict or opposition. Actually, someone else can help free you from yourself. The desire to reform and improve society or your immediate circle must be balanced so that you do not become destructive or too unstable. Before changing things, you have to know how to replace them. This transit removes circumstances and things in your life so you do not stay stagnant. Love and private life. When was the last time that you really enjoyed your freedom? It must have been some time ago. Your need for freedom that is so strong now you make the impression of having lived in a gilded cage. This makes you pleasantly difficult. You have a strong desire for life and adventure. You do not just want to be free but also have the freedom to decide what you make of your life. Perhaps you would like to finally delve into the things that you have not allowed yourself to do yet. Perhaps you were afraid that your partner would not approve of these things. But you could care less about what your partner thinks or says. If you are in a long-term relationship, your partner may be quite impressed by your current development. You seem to receiving much support for it, no matter who may give it to you. An existing relationship will receive exciting impulses for further development under this constellation. If your partnership has been rather boring lately, you will now spice it up. If you are single, you will now have unusual ideas about how you could attract a partner. You could rely on modern communications technology. You are now seen as an interesting person and should use this phase to make contact with others who are just as interesting. If you resonate with this reading, don't forget to subscribe.